Hey, my gorgeous Leos out there. It's Dr. Leona coming on in for the next 48. Let's see what's going to happen over the next 48 hours. Whenever you see it, 48 hours later, something is going to happen here for you. We're going to find out what. I'm using Yoshio Shitani's Tarot of the Divine. It's one of my favorite decks, guys. Very mythical. We like how it represents lots of cultures. All right, let's see what we have happening. Remember, this is just a soft shuffle, I call it, or intuitive shuffle. I run everything through one of those Vegas card machines because I've got a disabled hand here that doesn't have the same motor skills as the other one, even though I'm not right-handed. I had to become right-handed. All right, guys, look at that. Right away, out of the deck, Page of Cups. Next 48 hours, you're going to hear from somebody. They may be sending you messages. Page of Coins. Definitely messages coming through here. Seven of Swords. Someone could be reaching out to you, but it may be a ruse. Okay, so let's find out. Let's keep digging. Whatever we're seeing here in this first top layer is what's on the surface. We're going to see what's beneath the surface in just a moment. The sun coming out here. Now, the sun can represent happiness. Wherever it is in your chart, it represents billions. Now, in today's terms, even trillions of dollars. You have at least a potential there. But if it's connected with other planets, or if it's debilitated, like if it's in the 8th house, even if it's your 8th house isn't Scorpio, that's a debilitated sun, unfortunately. And it's fixed there. It can't leave. So if it's in a fixed sign, like Scorpio, like Taurus, and the 8th house is always a fixed sign because of Scorpio energy, that sun is unable to, even during a transit, you won't be getting the good stuff from like a transit of, say, sun is exalted in Aries. And if it's in Aries, you know, as part of a transit, it might give your sun a little bit of extra oomph, but your sun will never be able to leave the 8th house. So if you have sun in 8th house, by the way, it does mean that anybody who's a father could become your hidden enemy or could surprise you. They could have like your own father, or if you're married to somebody who's a father. This is not a gender specific thing, right? Whoever that might be, they could have secrets or secret families or secret monies, or they could have sexually abused you. There's your own father. There's a potential for that with that sun in the 8th house. Okay, we have here the 9 of Wands and the High Priestess. So this is basically telling whoever you are here, Leo, you got to protect yourself from someone who's a father. The mythology of the sun and its own child, Saturn, is bad. The sun actually maims Saturn, makes Saturn permanently disabled. Saturn represents disability in your chart. So if you have Saturn in, say, I don't know, the 2nd house, you'll have some family members who could be disabled, and you could be as well, perhaps through some kind of maybe on the left side of your body. You know, like there's a lot of things that go with that. If you have Saturn in the 6th house, it's actually a really great placement, but it could also mean that in your old age, or in older, you know, more mature, when you become more mature, you may need people to help you because you might be disabled in some way. Yeah, it's a good placement, but because it'll help you defeat your enemies slowly over time. Yeah, I know. Some of these things don't feel very good. But you have to protect yourself, especially, Leo, if you have High Priestess energy here. So I just did a whole new tarot category called Hidden Enemy Tarot. So check that out, because I see someone here could have some hidden enemies, a cock in the hen house. And it's certainly, the sun is almost at the center of this. Someone is trying to sabotage you. If you have adult children, an adult firstborn child, that's also the 5th house, but children in general, someone could have sabotaged your ability. These are 2 children. This is coming out now from the other side. They're giving me some insights. Let's see what we have. Some of you know that it's about money, or you know that some money could be coming in, or that what's underneath here is a delay. and having the relationship that you want, maybe with children. It could also be a delay in romantic relationships. It looks like someone might send you, somebody born year of the rabbit possibly may send you some kind of an apology, but it's not real. It looks like with the Seven of Swords, they might be doing it just to sabotage your connection to children. There's something about that, really. I just can't say what that is exactly. But we have Nine of Wands, Eight of Coins here. Someone here works really hard, but has to protect themselves, has to protect their work. Now that could be about IP law, so those of you that do any kind of creative work, just like keep that in mind. Maybe contact an IP attorney, intellectual property attorney, get a trademark or a patent or service mark or something along those lines, copyright. All right, we have a dragon here who's a King of Cups, absolutely protecting that pearl. So there's a person here that is sabotaging you. Who's the saboteur? Who's the hidden enemy? It's a King of Cups. Whoever that represents for you, they're protecting a precious pearl. And I don't know who that might be. It could be a person. It could be a secret. It could be a lot of different things. A pearl is often represents purity, innocence. It's connected to the fourth house of the moon. So it could be a mother that may be here. A hidden enemy could be a mother as well. But remember, kings and queens in the deck, gender is neutral when it comes to tarot. So Judgment card here, Sagittarius energy. We have Sag, we have Scorpio, we have Leo. You're right here, right in the middle of the reading. Pisces is here. I do see an Empress generally connected to Strength card. With Eight of Coins, this is an Empress just doing the best she can to try to gather as much as she can. She's working really hard, trying to hold on here to the past. Remember, past life luck is connected to the sun as well. So someone is holding on to the past, and it could be a child, an adult child, or it could be somebody who's holding on to the past, their childhood. They're trying to work something out in their childhood with parents, possibly with a father, something that happened in the past. That past just keeps coming up, I see, for someone here. And I think you also may have a narcissist connected to you, someone that could be slowly siphoning away your monies or trying to drain you in that way, financially in some way. So the Page of Coins connected with the Judgment card. There could be an apology later. There's also a sense of a harsher judgment. I'll tell you what I see. I see something happening here, guys, where in the next 48 hours, you could hear from somebody younger than you. They may come in with an apology, but just be careful because they may not be fully emotionally available for you. I also see something here where someone's holding on to the past, so not sure how that's all going to work out, but it's here. There's also some kind of you need to protect your work in some way or protect yourself while you're at work. There's absolutely a delay here in getting some money in a relationship. So these are things that you just kind of want to think about over the next 48 hours. They could be coming up for you. I also see in the future a second marriage coming up for somebody, possibly a third. This is going to be a whirlwind romance. So with that Judgment energy, that's the 9th house. That gives us Jupiterian energy. Jupiter is about to go into Cancer just for like a minute. Then it will finally go into Cancer fully in June of 2026, but it's going to go direct into Cancer, and within the same degree will be going retrograde in Cancer. It'll be going direct in Cancer fully, like from a telescope. You'll be able to see it in the sky, and that will happen. You'll see it kind of moving there between the 18th of October and the 23rd of October, and then you'll see it in Cancer from October 23rd direct until November 10th, and on the 10th you'll start to look with a telescope from the surface of our planet. It will look like it's going in reverse. Vakri is what it's called in Sanskrit, and that actually means crooked, not backwards. So we're going to take it over to the extended, guys, and we're going to see what happens. This is your next 48 hours. Fleeting beauty. I also see somebody possibly in the Leo collective getting some fillers or Botox, a facial, possibly getting your hair done, but it's something where, like, you know, it doesn't last long. It's a limited time thing. Some of you might be going to get some beauty treatments. Leo, you're gorgeous, baby, and you're right here in the reading, so this is definitely for you. At the bottom of the deck, just so you know, the hidden enemies, like I said, they're present. Go check out that new category, especially for Leos, because you guys, anybody that's generous, that's kind, that's compassionate like you are, you're always being blamed for ego. That's not fair. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Let's go over to Patreon. You can find all that info below. And all the proceeds go to Elephant Aid International's Elephant Refuge. I'm also starting something. When we hit a certain number of Patreon subscribers, I'll be doing profit sharing. So it's something that you get more as you're there longer. When you go to Patreon, you can see at the link below, you'll see join for free. If you join for free, you're not going to see anything. All of the posts are locked. But if you join in any of the paid tiers, you get to see unlimited energies. I did say a mother was involved. They are. Confirmation that there is a big ending here coming up. Someone definitely hidden enemy here. Okay, guys, we're going to go and see more about this. I just found out who that hidden enemy is. All right, we're going to go see it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.